What's up, guys? It's Benny. 2 days ago, a left-wing activist tried to run over and murder an ICE agent. We know that as a matter of fact because we have the body cam footage from the actual ICE agent proving once and for all that the individual who stared the ICE agent down and then was told by her girlfriend or wife here to punch the gas did so right in this moment and tried to run over this agent. This is an absolute, pure, empirical, demonstrable video that proves that the ICE agent, in fact, was hit by the vehicle as they were trying to attempt murder. Nonetheless, the media has lied about this incident and tried to foment civil unrest and to get the corporate bodies and NGOs and left-wing activist organizations on their side so they can burn down the city of Minneapolis. And one of the most remarkable parts of this entire story was that at the height of all of this, the corporations have decided to stand back and stand aside. Corporations like Hilton, for instance, when it was proved that they refused to offer their services and accommodations to ICE, sent a scathing message saying that we do not discriminate against anyone. An independently owned hotel has assured us they would fix the problem, but they didn't fix the problem, so now we're stripping them of their franchise. This is wildly drastic action for Hilton. You can see here the crane truck removing the Hilton branding, Hampton Inn, one of the Hilton hotels, from the actual location. They stripped the location of the hotel operator's license. A huge plus. Marriott, on the other hand, in Minnesota, confirms to Fox News that they've ID'd and fired an employee who doxed ICE agents by leaking their names, emails, and surveillance images as they checked into the front desk. The images appeared on an anti-ICE Reddit post that went up last night. I took screenshots of the post before they were deleted, blurred the names and emails. Look at this. They're like taking photos of their names and private information. Marriott has fired this individual, and hopefully they'll be charged because this is illegal. But you're seeing this all across Minneapolis as a community of lunatics, left-wingers, and Somalis try and lock down against the federal government that has every right to enforce the law there, including McDonald's now. McDonald's
in Minneapolis. There's a sign on the door that says ICE is not allowed. We couldn't help but notice there's a sign that says no ICE on the door.
Yeah, just to let you know, at the end of the day, this is private property. So you can't just break the law because you're a federal agent. It's like coming into your house or coming to any other restaurant. There's rules. So.
Did the manager put that on the door? How did that get there?
I'm not sure, but it's there.
How do you guys enforce it?
They read the sign. You know, at the end of the day, you have all right to come in and make a purchase. It's just there's rules and regulations. You can't just walk behind the counter.
There's rules and regulations. Oh, really? Okay. Well, how about the rules of McDonald's, which you are a franchisee of? Minneapolis McDonald's refusing ICE agents. We couldn't help but notice that there's a sign on the door that says no ICE. This is private property. This did millions of views, 6,000 reposts, and 11,000 likes. And everyone's saying, wow, I love this new trend. Keep calling stuff out. McDonald's has 24 hours to respond before a massive boycott, and McDonald's responded immediately, just like Marriott and just like Hilton. This proves that we have the cultural power. Watch this. We're in touch with the owner and operator of this franchise restaurant. We've confirmed this flyer was posted without approval. It has been taken down. This is what McDonald's has said. McDonald's saying that they will not discriminate against federal law enforcement, and that this is, of course, not allowed on the property. McDonald's restaurants in Minneapolis area are posting signs denying access to police or immigration officers. If you see one, contact ownership to determine where they are. Rogue employees are posting this without permission. So this is the sign. There you go. You're trespassing. Like I said. The sign outside of the McDonald's. So a bunch of employees, probably Somalis or whatever, have posted this. McDonald's security staff in Minneapolis physically obstructs ICE from entering the restaurant. Look at this. Screaming at ICE to get out of the restaurant. Hey, McDonald's, what the hell is going on? I understand. Days of tolerating this crap are over. We will retaliate at the cash register. Moves like this most likely violate franchise agreement and negatively hurts every other McDonald's franchise. It should be interesting to see how corporate responds. Corporate responded now effectively saying, welcome back and please allow Trump to make the fries again. Corporate McDonald's has said in a much longer and lengthier statement that there is no ban on law enforcement, that these were rogue employees doing this, and that anyone is welcome at McDonald's, and you can come in and get yourself a whole bag of seed oil and have a great time, as President Trump did back in this, what is without question the single greatest campaign stop in the history of the world. But it has been a non-stop psyop for us as we have been watching what the media has been trying to do in the wake of this attempted murder of an ICE agent. They're trying to make the murderer the victim and the victim the murderer. This is what happens. They're flipping it around. We're glad that corporate America is not going along with this stuff. Normally they're suckers for these kind of things. J.D. Vance going scorched earth at the White House yesterday, flaming the media to their faces over all this.
When I was actually walking out here, somebody sent me a photo of a CNN headline about what happened in Minneapolis. And this is the headline. I'm just going to read it. Outrage after ICE officer kills U.S. citizen in Minneapolis. Well, that's one way to put it, and that is the way that many people in the corporate media have put this attack over the last 24 hours. And I say attack very, very intentionally, because this was an attack on federal law enforcement. This was an attack on law and order. This was an attack on the American people. The way that the media, by and large, has reported this story has been an absolute disgrace, and it puts our law enforcement officers at risk every single day. What that headline leaves out is the fact that that very ICE officer nearly had his life ended, dragged by a car 6 months ago, 33 stitches in his leg. So you think maybe he's a little bit sensitive about somebody ramming him with an automobile? What that headline leaves out is that that woman was there to interfere with a legitimate law enforcement operation in the United States of America. What that headline leaves out is that that woman is part of a broader left-wing network to attack, to dox, to assault, and to make it impossible for our ICE officers to do their job. If the media wants to tell the truth, they ought to tell the truth that a group of left-wing radicals have been working tirelessly, sometimes using domestic terror techniques to try to make it impossible for the President of the United States to do what the American people elected him to do, which is enforce our immigration laws. The President stands with ICE, I stand with ICE, we stand with all of our law enforcement officers. And part of that is recognizing that you people in the media, not everybody in this room, but many people in this room have been lying about this attack. She was trying to ram this guy with her car. He shot back. He defended himself. He's already been seriously wounded in law enforcement operations before, and everybody who's been repeating the lie that this is some innocent woman who was out for a drive in Minneapolis when a law enforcement officer shot at her, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Every single one of you. Questions?